G'day, it's Dan here. Welcome back to part 3. Some of you might be wondering when I'm going to actually use the Ruleset Wizard or when I'm going to actually write some code. Well, I'm not even going to write some code today, but I am going to start using the Ruleset Wizard. So I've launched the Ruleset Wizard and we're about to create our new base setup for our conversion of our RPG for the Christmas challenge. So I've launched the wizard. I'm going to create a new Ruleset project and I'm going to give it a name. Now, for me, give it DBR for Dan Basic Ruleset, white lies. Now, this is, for me, I always do this without spaces. I'm not sure it matters, but for me, I think that all the rule sets typically have no spaces in the pack file names. So this is going to be a rule set. By default, it chooses extension, so change it over to rule set. I'm not going to put a logo file in here. I'm going to put a really basic description in here. Alright, we're going to leave that as this, so version 1.0. The result file, this is a step that will save you some time as you go along. This defaults to the previous one that you're working on. So I've actually created the folder already, so DBR white lies, and I'm going to name it DBR white lies.pack. That's my results file. That's not my Ruleset Wizard save file, and this will just help it when it comes time to export the file. Going to announcements, I'm going to just stick the same thing in there for the moment. Font icon, we're going to leave all of that blank for the moment. Rule sets, so we're going to import the core RPG rule set, so everything that we're doing is layered on top of core RPG. There is so much goodness in core RPG, you would never ever ever not layer something on core RPG. Now under advanced, we will tick this box here, which will save our RWP file in plain text. And even though I'm not uploading it to Git just at the moment, I may or I should later on, but certainly this saves the RWP project in a format that's usable for me. Sometimes I might do some editing using my text editor to help me there. So that's it for that, and now I'm also going to save this file. So I go save Ruleset file. Now it always by default, for at least in my system, defaults to the installation path for my Ruleset Wizard. So I've created a shortcut in here to my Fantasy Grounds shortcut folder. So I double click on that, brings me over to here. You can see I've got lots of rule sets I'm playing with and building on. Go to white lies, and I'm going to call it dbr whitelies.rwp for Ruleset Wizard project. Save that, and now we have our basic framework structure set up for our project to continue from. So I hit save, it's going to save that automatically. I hit the generate button, and you see it just flashed up and went away. It's already created the file in the correct location. So because we already put that in our project here, it's already saved it down here in the correct location. All done. So those two little tweaks will just make your general playing with your Ruleset Wizard just that little bit quicker. All these little hacks save some time and are very useful. Thanks very much. I'll see you again soon for the next part.